This handbook sets the WHS rules for all Goodwin Brothers workers and contractors in NSW. It covers plumbing, roofing, remedial and maintenance work. Everything you hear today applies to employees, labor hire, subcontractors and visitors on our sites. The purpose of this handbook is simple: everyone goes home safe every shift. It applies wherever we work. When we are under a principal contractor, their rules also apply. Always follow the stricter rule. Subcontractors must have insurance, SWMS and licenses in place before starting. Management is committed to a safe workplace. We identify and control hazards, consult through toolbox talks, and verify training and competence. No job is so urgent it must be done unsafely. Stop work calls are backed. We meet WHS laws as a minimum and go beyond where risk demands. Everyone has legal WHS duties. The company provides safe systems, plant and supervision. Directors exercise due diligence. Workers must take reasonable care, follow instructions and this handbook. Others on site stay within barriers. Duty holders must cooperate, never assume someone else has it covered. Roles are clearly defined. Directors provide resources and review incidents. Managers plan work and approve SWMS. Supervisors run pre-starts and can stop work. Workers use controls, stay within license and report issues. The HSEQ manager owns the system and is your first contact for safety support. Before entering site you need a current white card, completed inductions and verified licenses. Sign in and out every day. Visitors must be approved, inducted and escorted. We enforce zero blood alcohol and no drugs. Tell your supervisor about drowsy medication or fatigue. If you are not fit, you do not work. When working in occupied premises, stay professional. Remain in the agreed work zone and never photograph occupants. Set up barriers and signage before creating hazards. Nothing is left loose on roofs. Do not use phones on ladders, roofs, plant or while driving, and never interfere with safety equipment. High-risk construction work needs a SWMS before starting. It must describe the task, controls and be signed and kept on site. Stop if the work no longer matches the SWMS and revise it. Every Goodwin Brothers worker has stop work authority and is never penalized for using it in good faith. Falls are our number one killer risk. Any fall over 2 meters is high risk. Follow the hierarchy: first eliminate the height, then prevent falls with scaffolds or EWPs, then use restraint systems. Arrest systems are last resort and need certified anchors and a rescue plan before work starts. Use industrial rated ladders and EWPs with 3 points of contact and pre-start checks. Boom EWPs over 11 meters require a high-risk work license. Harnesses are clipped on before the platform moves. Only licensed scaffolders alter scaffolds. Always check the tag and stay off if it is red or missing. For electrical safety, isolate the supply, lock it out with your personal lock and tag it. Test for dead before touching anything. Only licensed electricians perform electrical work. Use RCDs and respect solar arrays as live until proven otherwise. If you cannot isolate, stop and escalate. Never work live. Treat any building built before December 2003 as likely to contain asbestos. Always check the asbestos register before disturbing building materials. If you uncover suspect material, stop, isolate and report. Only licensed removalists handle asbestos, and certain methods such as dry cutting are prohibited. Silica dust causes silicosis and lung cancer. Never dry cut concrete, brick or tile. Always use water suppression or HEPA extraction. Wear at least a P2 respirator, P3 for heavy work, and ensure a good fit. If you can see dust, controls are failing. Clean up with HEPA vacuums or wet methods, never dry sweep. Hot works, like welding or grinding, need a permit and a fire watch during and 30 minutes after the task. Combustibles are cleared or protected. Confined spaces such as pits or tanks are entry by permit only, with trained entrance, standby, atmosphere testing and a rescue plan that does not risk more lives. Before excavation we obtain before you dig plans and POFL near services. Trenches deeper than 1.5 meters require shoring, safe access and barricades. For manual handling, use mechanical aids or team lifts and follow the SDS for chemicals. Never decant into unlabeled containers or drink bottles. Inspect all plant and tools before use. Guards stay on and defective gear is tagged out. Only licensed operators use high-risk plant, and loads are restrained before vehicles move. Public safety is critical. Set up exclusion zones, maintain clear exits and stop hazardous work if members of the public enter the zone. Lone workers must check in and out with the scheduler for every job. Some tasks, like confined space entry or live electrical adjacent work, are never done alone. If you feel threatened, withdraw and call in. Do not use handheld phones while driving, and manage fatigue with regular breaks and adequate rest. PPE is our last line of defense. Hard hat, high-vis, safety boots, eye protection and task-specific gear as required. Report every injury, near miss and hazard before leaving site. You are never punished for speaking up. In an emergency, call 000 first, know your exits and follow the site rescue plan.